All right, so I'm Sarah, and this is my partner Tyler. We we have question 5. It says explain the possible outcomes of hybridization, being sure to include the concepts of reinforcement, hybrid speciation, and hybrid zones. And so I'll be covering reinforcement and a little bit of hybrid speciation. So we were talking about how um, the 3 outcomes are those 3 that were mentioned. And so for reinforcement, this occurs when reinforcement is talking about the reinforcement of the separate species. So it'll rarely produce hybrid species. And that's because the hybrids are selected against in natural selection, but especially for sexual selection. And so they just won't be as fit as the original species. And then, but when they do happen, you can have hybrid speciation. So then you'll actually have hybrids that will be produced. Do you want to add?
Yeah, and that's instead of, you in all reality you're creating not only just your first 2 original species, you're now creating an additional 3rd species, which could eventually over time and different evolutionary processes, you can have that 3rd species. So you could end up altogether creating a completely different species based off of that hybridization. And then there's the hybrid zones, which is the common area between the 2 breeding species. So like the way the diagram showed it in the book was you had the 2 species that came together due to hybridization, but then moved away again. I kind of see that as more of a rare occurrence. And so, instead of like hybrid speciation, you don't get that new population or new species. You're just kind of getting some oddballs here or there. You're getting a mutts in the population of the purebreds. And so you're not creating a new population or species. You're just creating those rare occurrences here or there. And so that kind of talks more about is more based for that hybrid zones. If you guys have any questions, let us know. Leave some comments and we'll try to get back to you. So thanks, everyone.